Well, this place is pretty empty.
Yeah, I don't understand why everybody's like so scared all of a sudden.
Yeah, they're kind of just acting a little weird.
So do we just go to the dungeon? Or, because I just kind of like...
Well, we can just hang out here for a sec. Maybe somebody will come past and we can...
I just get the vibe that just barging into the dungeon could get us locked in there ourselves.
I mean, it's kind of a dangerous place.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Oh, hey, everybody.
Oh, hey, guys. Hey. Maybe we could just go back home and let the police deal with it. I'm sure they can handle it. It'll be fine, right?
I don't think the police really do a lot ever.
Well,
I saved the world a lot. I don't think the cops could, even if they wanted to, honestly.
I just want to go home.
Listen, when we find out that everything is actually totally fine, then you can meet some of the guys and...
Sonic, things are totally not fine around here, and you can tell.
Okay, but when they are fine, which they will be, like, super soon...
How? We don't even have a plan!
But you can meet some of the guys and have, we can be friendly friends with my friends, and...
Why do you still care about that? We have to make a plan to get in the dungeon. What are we gonna do?
But Amy, you want to be friends with my friends here, right? And Sally, right?
We just need to do this. Hey, now Mario, thank you. Amy, you're a lot prettier in red. Thank you. I guess you like red because you wear red.
I thought Mario, like, mainly it's blue, though.
Yeah, but that's just like his overall.
Because his shirt is red and his hat is red, but like his entire pants, which are also kind of like on his body, are blue.
I think we're missing the point. Hey, Joker, the cops are useless. You know they're scared of me. I mean, I can believe they're scared of you. I don't know if you want to explain why, or if that can even be kept PG. But hey, maybe Joker can save them.
Yeah, maybe they don't even need saving. Maybe they don't even need saving, and we don't have to like do any weird, stupid stuff to fix any weird, stupid stuff, and you can be friends with my friends here.
Listen, if you don't want to make a plan, maybe I will. Okay, so I think basically it comes down to, do we want to barge in or sneak in?
Probably just barge in.
Yeah, that's kind of what we usually do. So, my hammer, your spin dash, what? I don't really know my way around the place.
I guess I just need to, like, barge in and go down there and get any... Maybe I just need to, like, go in and check if there's anybody in the dungeon. And if there's anybody in the dungeon...
Slow? This is not like you. Why are you being slow?
I don't really want anybody to be in the dungeon, but it feels like somebody must be in the dungeon. It just means that, if there's somebody in the dungeon, that means that there's going to be, like, a whole thing, and there's probably going to be a villain, and I need to fight somebody, and then that just, like, pushes back this whole thing that I wanted to do with, like, like, getting everybody to be friends.
You're being ridiculous! We can't make anybody friends if they're trapped in a dungeon. Now, come on!
Yeah, right.
He's Scourge. Where's Sally's girlfriend, Nicole, Sonic?
Hell, I don't even know where she is. She's not real.
If she seriously started dating a computer, she has lost her mind.
No, she hasn't.
Hey, Omega, does anyone else wish to punch him in the
Nividi?
Is that some kind
I don't want to get punched in the Nividi.
I'm not gonna punch you. I just think we should probably go.
Alright, let's go in the dungeon.
Wait, how do we get there? I'm really scared.
Okay, so first you gotta go over to the castle
Senator Dawn? Sounds kind of serious. Are you gonna read
Thanks,
that?
Senator Dawn. Hello, Sonic. I'm sorry for sudden message. Have you heard from Sally at all by any chance? It's been several days, and I am very concerned. The U.S. Senate and Spigonian representatives are in a heated tension of what's going on over at Acorn Island. Please let me know if she is okay.
She's totally not okay. That
Well, she
proves
might
it.
be.
You at least pretend like you care. You know, Mario, my son, my colors are blue like Sonic and red like Knuckles. You're like the two of them together. I guess you're like strong and fast and really just
Mario isn't fast.
He's pretty fast. We are so missing the point right now.
No, you're saying that Mario's fast, but like compared to me, he's not.
Well, yeah, but like it's slowed down by like the Knuckles. I'm talking about him like he's your kid. That is weird. I will stop.
Okay, so you gotta go down to over the castle, and then the dungeons. You gotta go in, then you gotta take a right. Then you gotta go left. Then you gotta go past 2 rights and 2 lefts. Then you gotta go down a flight of stairs. Then you gotta go left. Then you gotta go right, because if you go left, once you're down the stairs.
Wait a minute, why are you telling me this like I'm doing it myself?
Once you go left, once you go down the stairs, if you go left, you end up in the torture chamber, which is not the dungeon. You gotta go right to get to the dungeon.
Are you just gonna show me the way?
Alright, fine. Amy, I'm not sure if it's like right to the torture chamber or left to the torture chamber. And
What happened to the torture chamber?
Well, people got tortured like 100 years ago or something.
Like, can't we just like backtrack or we take the wrong turn? What happens when you go in there?
I'll freak out because he got really scared in there as a kid.
Now hold on a minute. Just a second here. Are you telling me you'll get scared?
Amy's house. Sally's house is scary.
And you're scared, and that's why you don't want to go in there? Because you're scared?
Well, also, like, it's just, Amy, I really wanted things to be fine, and they're not.
They're never fine. Get over it.
Right, well, I'll get over it. I'll go into the dungeon. Come on.
It's not my fault there's a dungeon. Don't act like it's my fault.
Well, it's not your fault. I'm just disappointed.
Well, yeah, I'm disappointed about a bunch of stuff. That's just how life is.
Yeah, I guess. All right.
Jeez, I thought I was being the baby. Hey, Sonic, wait!
Oh.
Would you stop crying, please?
Oh. Sally, you don't understand.
Yes, I do
I spent all
understand.
these years convincing myself that Archie was mine, and Megan obviously cheated on me because we're both squirrels and he's a beaver, and that doesn't make any sense.
He's a beaver?
He's a beaver, and I convinced myself that maybe it skipped a generation or something, even though that's not how the genes work with us.
Elias, everybody knows that's not true. Are you just so hungry or delusional now?
No, this is what happened, and then we ran out of money, and Megan told me that I needed to come back here and go finance our lifestyle again. Oh my god. And she hasn't texted me in weeks. Sally, I think I'm single, and I wasted my 20s on this child who wasn't even mine.
Are you serious right now? You did all of this
I'm
for a
so
kid that wasn't even yours?
stupid. I'm so
Oh my
stupid.
god, that is so embarrassing.
Now I'm going to die in this cell in this dungeon, and it's all because I'm stupid.
I could have told you that years ago.
Oh!
I liked it better when you passed out.
Hello? Hello?
Sonic, over here! Sonic!
Ah, cool.
Yeah, super cool. Yeah, I guess you just know how to unlock that. He sees turtle as not fun being being unjustly locked up, isn't Sally? No, I don't think it is fun, huh? Crazy.
Okay,
Oh my
who
god.
put you in the dungeon?
I thought we'd never get out of here.
Oh my god. I talked about what an idiot I've been for nothing. I didn't even have to admit all that because I'm not going to die.
I don't know. I think we probably still could.
What did you admit?
Let's not get into that right now.
It's nothing. I think I'm single.
Thanks for saving
I
us.
thought you had a wife.
I think we would have died and this stuff isn't important anymore.
Don't. I've never got married and she's definitely just left me because I'm not rich.
I'm sorry.
The fact that Archie's a beaver means it must have been my best friend Philip.
Elias, I don't think anybody cares about this anymore. We got locked in a dungeon for 3 days. We were gonna die.
You were in the dungeon for 3 days?
3 days! I thought we were gonna die. The only way we got water...
Why did Nicole just get you out?
I don't know. I haven't heard anything from her in all that time, and now I'm really, really scared.
Sally, are you okay?
No, I'm not okay.
I'm not okay. Does anyone care about that?
Listen, there's...
No.
Alicia, she locked us in the dungeon. She tricked us, and I don't really want to talk about it. She tricked us, and we've been trapped down here because she left us to die, and now I'm really worried about what she's even done.
Tricked? She didn't even seem that smart.
Well, how do you think I got tricked?
But she didn't seem that smart.
Well, listen, that's not important, okay? It's just... I'm worried about what's happening up there. I don't want to rush into anything.
Thanks, the Joker. People can go without up to 3 weeks without food.
Yeah,
okay,
well,
but there's no water in here. I know water comes out of the ceiling, it drips.
I don't really know how we survived that, but we did.
With water drips. I mean, I don't really drink water often, so you don't need water that bad. Like, that's not a thing.
Are we really just gonna stand in a dungeon and talk about water dripping from the ceiling?
What else am I supposed to do? I'm useless.
At least now you finally admit it. Listen, Sonic, Amy, is there anything strange happening up there? How do you get down here?
Oh yeah, everybody's acting really weird, and I just ran straight over here, so maybe I passed by somebody I didn't actually check.
You just came in here?
Yeah, I just ran straight down.
Yeah, it was actually really easy. Kind of suspiciously easy.
Yeah, but I had to run past the parts in the dungeon where there's no light, because I don't know if I'm gonna step on something or if something is squishy underneath my shoe, then I'm gonna get freaked out for the whole day.
Are you serious right now? You're sounding worse than Elias.
Okay, but this place freaks me out.
Yeah, I think it freaks everybody out.
I'm in prison here. When your dad thought I wasn't me, a long time ago.
Are you gonna read that message or not?
Thanks, EGO3. That's karma for locking up Shadow Rouge and especially wrongfully imprisoning Cream Senator. Sonic, you need water. The longest you can go without water is 3 days max. I drink water,
okay,
just not a lot, and I'm fine.
I did not throw that kid in there. I had no idea she was here. That was the guards. And as for those other 2 people, they are criminals. I'm not.
Yeah, everybody was acting really weird.
Food and water. You know what? Let's just... Do you have a plan?
Not really. I was just gonna, get rid of anybody who's doing bad stuff.
I was saying we need a plan. Well, we need to find Alicia and make sure she's not done anything evil, and find out what happened to Nicole. But I don't
know, but she's got a sword and she's good with it. Okay, I've.
Yeah,
Elias,
the sword doesn't sound that bad.
Elias, whether you believe this or not, I killed a weird demon god guy earlier this year.
Yeah, Sonic can handle anything, right?
I killed a demon god guy. I called you a murderer. Well, no, it was actually by accident, so it's not
he was
that.
A monster anyway. It's if you eat me, you probably wouldn't care, right? Something like that? I don't know.
Gosh, I mean, Sally, what? What do we do?
Well, hopefully because Sonic and Amy here managed to get down, we'll be able to get out without any problem. But we really need to try and find
Maybe
Nicole.
we should just run away.
We're not running away.
No, we should leave.
We're leaving the dungeon and we're gonna go and find Alicia, okay?
Okay.
Let's go.
All right, let's find Alicia.
Hopefully we won't get killed. Oh, hey Joker, you're a murderer, Sonic. Heroes don't kill, remember?
No, I looked it up. Okay? If you didn't mean to kill a person, then it's different.
Well, anyways,
Murder is when you try and kill somebody and you actually kill them.
I think it doesn't really matter because he was an evil guy anyway and it's all done and over. So let's just go and see what this Nicole thing is, because I've heard a whole bunch about her. Yeah, a whole bunch. She's really weird, actually.
Oh, gosh. Thanks, DGO3. Don't forget the tiny detail of Blaze helping you and Silver restraining the demon. Okay, yeah, but I'm still
what?
I'm still the guy who beat him up and killed him.
Let's just go and find
I
Nicole
probably would
and
have chased
Alicia.
him down eventually, even if Silver didn't hold on to him. It just made the whole thing faster.
Let's go. This isn't important. We're arguing about something that happened forever ago, and something really bad is happening right now.
All right, let's just go fix it. We'll go fix it.
Nicole.
Oh gosh,
Wait, just stop. You don't have to talk.
it's pretty empty.
Yeah, like a little too empty. Like really suspicious. How do we try and find this
Okay,
Nicole
listen.
person?
Well, you know what, Amy, Sally, while we're just looking around to try and figure out what's happening, you two guys have got to shake hands and
No, Sonic,
we
that's
should
not.
just start over.
No,
Like-
there's no starting over. There's finishing
Yeah,
a job here.
Well, while we're just looking around, we'll start over on this. Sally, this is Amy.
I know.
We're
We're
totally best friends. Amy, this is Sally.
Yeah, I know. Listen, how do we find this Nicole person anyway if she's a computer?
She's just everywhere.
She should be here to help me any
Apparently,
minute.
whenever you don't want her around, she's just not there.
Nicole.
Gosh, I mean, this
Nicole.
is something, isn't it?
Do you ever help?
Oh, no.
Listen, I'm sorry about Archie.
I had a whole crisis of faith about my entire life and the way I've lived it,
Listen, I'm
Sally.
sorry you couldn't tell a squirrel from a badger, but that's really your fault. Beaver, whatever.
Wait, you what?
This kid's a beaver.
How is your kid a beaver?
It's
Well,
not-
he's not mine. He's obviously my best friend's Philip's.
Ouch, that's gotta hurt!
I lied to myself for 10 years.
10 years?
I know, and I was saying to myself, well, maybe it's a coincidence, or maybe maybe the hair's going to come in on
Wait,
his
the
tail.
kid is 10?
Yes.
Is he really 10 already?
He never even liked me. I don't think Megan liked me that much.
Well, I guess she likes the beaver.
I think I'm just single now. She's not tried to call or text me in weeks. I'm just a single man.
I'm really sorry, but who are you?
Honestly, who are you?
My name is Amy, and I'm just here to help out. I don't really know if I'm doing a good job, but that's why I'm here.
Oh gosh, I know what it's like to think you're not doing a good job, because I know I'm not doing a good job. I don't even need to think it.
This is my brother Elias. He's really, really dumb. He's really annoying, and he's the one who brought Alicia here,
Sally,
who locked us in the dungeon.
You've got to have a little bit of...
It's all your fault.
got to have a little bit of sympathy.
Sympathy for you? It's all your fault.
Oh, hello everyone.
Hey, Nicole, why didn't you...
Nicole!
Hey, why didn't you take Sally
What?
out of the dungeon?
Where have you been? Why didn't you help us?
Oh, well, I'm afraid I have some bad news about that.
Thanks, not Mario. Amy is single?
Yeah, that's right.
Gosh, all that stuff about how, more and more people are just not ending up with other people. It all must be true.
I'm literally only 16.
I'm almost 30.
Listen, Mario, if you're trying to pair Amy with Elias, he's like 10 years older than her.
No more. I'm almost 30.
I said like.
Now, like isn't like a real term. That's like not anything. Like isn't like a real
This
thing.
isn't important. Nicole, where have you been?
Well, I've been everywhere, Princess. Some unfortunate things have happened. Some terrible things. Things that I had no control over, you must understand. If there was any way I could have helped you, I would have, Princess, believe me. You have my loyalty, in spirit if not in body.
Okay, that's a little weird. That
What
was
happened?
That was like a weird wording of things. You're not really getting to the point.
Where's Alicia? What happened to you?
My systems, they were taken over. I didn't understand why. Someone overwrote the code. I'm no longer free to do as I wish. I couldn't have helped you if I'd tried.
Gosh, that is so awful. I'm so sorry that's going on with you.
Who made this thing?
Oh, Rotor did.
She's not a thing. She's a person.
Okay, well, I what I said is just right, like, correctly stuff anyway. Like, Rotor made her.
That is correct, Rotor did make me. And Sally made me the person I am today. But unfortunately, someone else has taken control of my systems and I don't know how. I'm a closed network. Someone had to already know my systems. It can't be Alicia alone.
Well, that figures.
Oh my god. Where's Rotor?
Who's Alicia?
She's this person
Yeah,
who
who is Alicia?
She wanted to work for me for free, and I thought it was just
Oh, because that's not sus at all!
I thought it was because she was a royalist, because she understood, like, all of the history of the royal family. But now it just seems like she wants to trot in here and imprison me and maybe kill Daddy.
Yeah, I think so. That's exactly what
I
happened.
don't know if he's alive.
Oh, great. It's Omega again. Does not feel good, does it? Still apologies for your plight. Is that you rubbing it in Nicole's face?
Yes, I believe he is. Rubbing it in my face. But unfortunately, Princess, things are going to get much worse than that.
Okay, why? Where's Rotor?
I don't know. I haven't heard anything from him. I can only hope he's not in danger. And I know you're about to be, and I'm so sorry for what's about to happen.
Okay, well,
What's
that's
happening? Nicole.
Oh my god, this is how we all die, isn't it?
We're not gonna die. Stop.
We're all going to
if
die.
we were gonna die, we would have died in the dungeon.
No, this is the dramatic irony. We're going to be saved just to die here.
That is not what happens when Sonic is around, okay? So just stop being so hysterical and being a big fat
I can't
baby.
believe this.
Listen, Nicole, whoever you are, you better stop being so melodramatic and tell us exactly what's happening, or Sonic's gonna make you.
Yeah, I'll make you.
I'm afraid no amount of yelling will help you now. I will go and retrieve my new master for you.
New master?
Oh gosh, that is so
New
dramatic.
master? New master?
I don't look at me.
I wasn't.
I don't understand anything that's happening.
I don't get anything that's happening here. Why don't we just go?
Well, actually, that is what I suggested.
Because that's not what good people would do. Something's
Okay,
clearly
but hey,
wrong.
why do we need to be good people?
Don't you care about Nicole at all?
I don't know that person.
I wasn't talking to you.
Who were you talking to?
You.
I guess, yeah. I mean, I don't want anybody to have
What
that
is she?
time.
Isn't she just like a talking chat GPT?
Well, you know, a lot of people might say yes to that question.
She's not a chat GPT.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, a lot of people might say yes if they were asked that. A lot of people might say yes if they were asked if.
Yeah, and you shouldn't.
Hello!
Oh my gosh!
Oh my god, he's alive.
Daddy?
Daddy.
Oh, hello, children.
Bet you thought you'd never see him again.
So then, Sonic, you're here. I'm not entirely sure who you are. And I don't even know who you two are anymore either.
Daddy, what's
Who
happening?
am I looking at? Who am I looking at?
Don't you remember us?
Oh, I do remember. I remember having children. I remember having wonderful children who didn't, defy me, who weren't terrible people. Who am I looking at now? Who am I looking at now?
It's me, Sally, and Elias.
Oh, well, you look a lot like Sally and Elias. However, I recall my children, Sally and Elias, being good people who didn't, let's see, what's happened? I wake up after being almost murdered, and apparently it's been months. I'm told I was kept in my coma and not attempted to be awoken on some
tried.
Nonsense doctor's orders. And I find out that Elias did not return home even when the kingdom was in ruins, thanks to you. He came back because he needed money,
It's not
which
in
you
ruins,
were
Daddy.
ferrying to him without me knowing the entire time. You must have been doing that since you were a child.
Mom started it.
Oh, that's lovely, yes. Right then. I'm afraid that all of the aristocracy has supported my takeover of the island. I'm once again king. I have, convinced the Tubby Walrus to give me control of the rather bizarre computer thing. And
Please, can we go?
Listen, Max.
You what? Well, what are you going to do, Sonic? What are you going to do?
Nothing. Daddy, please. This isn't what you think it is at all. Everything that happened when you were gone was good.
Do you know what I think it is?
You seem to think that I deliberately sabotaged the kingdom.
Oh, is that what I think, Sally? Is that what I think?
It
Might be what I think because that's what happened. That might be what I think because that's what happened.
Daddy, I would never, I promise.
Oh, you don't know anything. You're young. Of course, the matter of fact is that everyone supports my reign being returned.
With my assistance, His Majesty is now at the helm. All over again.
Now, you're only a bastard. Why are you talking?
My apologies. Sire, I didn't.
I didn't ask you to speak.
I didn't.
I didn't ask you to speak.
My apologies. I'll see myself.
Well, why don't you see yourself out?
I will.
You've been useful enough so far, but I
My
think
apologies.
perhaps you should just go have some air. Speaking of airs.
Yeah, you got some air too.
Speaking of airs. Children.
Thanks, El Drunken Goof,
Excuse me?
It's
for being a member for 7 months. A new master? Who could that be? Oh, hell no. Why do you bloody live? Someone get Shadow to finish this old nuisance and free this country from this Mad King's idiocy?
Well, as a matter of fact, all of the aristocracy supported me. And, well, they hired an army because they had money to actually employ people, and I have taken over by force, and now my rule is completely concrete, and everyone's happy with me being returned to my rightful place as a despotic ruler.
Daddy, people weren't happy. Someone has a message right there for you.
Thanks, Night Fury Lover. Your kingdom has never been better since you were in a coma. The people are happier, healthcare has improved. The truth is, you're a terrible king, Max, and all your people hate you.
Well, you
Everyone
know,
who isn't rich.
you're allowed to think that I'm terrible as king. But it's too bad if you do, because I'm king and you're not.
But...
Up, up, up! Up, up, up! Up, 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 up! Daddy, you've gotten grey.
Really? That's what you care about?
That's your first. You know, I can't do this.
Look, this is what I want to say to you.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Ryax. You live in a democracy now. Get over it.
Exactly.
Oh, I did get over it. I decided to get over it by returning it the way it should be.
Daddy, this isn't the way things should be. This is terrible. The people deserve a say, don't you think?
No. As a matter of fact, I don't.
Well, you know you can't say he's not honest. Let's just go.
I don't believe that the people deserve a say in anything. The people are stupid and I'm smart.
Listen, guys, that really scary lady was really scared of him, so that makes
It
him
is
really,
my
really scary.
divine birthright to be king. I was born to be king. I mean, actually, you were born 13th in line for the throne.
Not the time, Elias.
Okay, do you know how I became first in line for the throne?
No,
I think I do.
Yeah, no, we know. We know. Thanks, Max. We know.
Okay. So then. No one's died yet. It's all been rather peaceful. Aside from the raiding of the streets. It's all sorted out. I'm king, you can't stop me. I know what's best. You are all banished forever, and I'll...
All of us?
Oh, I'm sorry, do you think you can stay? Do you think you can
Why
stay?
can't I stay?
You're not allowed to stay. You committed high treason, you're not allowed to stay.
We're your children.
No, you're not.
What do you mean?
You're treason. You're treasonous. You are treasonous ex-citizens. You're not my children.
Daddy, you can't see that.
Oh, gosh. Thanks, Antoine.
Antoine. Rather nice seeing you. Ah, Maximilian, it's good that you are awake. Things have been quite different since you took a well-deserved nap. The de Coulette family and I have been trying to bring the monarchy back. Perhaps we can work together on. Always a bit late to the party, Antoine. Over the last 2 days, I've already restored myself as king.
How is that even possible?
Because I raised an army quite quickly, and this ultimately is not the biggest collection of islands.
No, that's true.
Well, it sounds like it's already over. Let's just go.
No, wait. He's a bad guy. I've got to like beat him.
Oh, really?
I don't think that's really very smart.
Thanks, DGO3. Seems Shadow needs to return and teach you democracy the harsh and personal way. Since you're royalty, let's put you through a royal ending. How does a guillotine sound for your fine resting place, King Max? Also, thanks for gifting a Super Hedgehog Bros membership.
I really don't think this
Stingray.
is the time.
I gotta read it out.
I don't
do
think
you
Shadow
have
needs to come back. Daddy, I'm sorry for everything that happened. I was only trying to do the right thing. Please.
Well, you did the wrong thing.
You can't send me away from the only home I've ever known.
Yes, I can.
Why?
You know, I should have known this would come out this way. You look like your mother.
What happened to Mom?
She was exiled as well.
But why? You never told me why or what she did, and now I feel like maybe she did nothing.
Oh, you wouldn't understand. You wouldn't understand.
Hey, thanks, P.O. Kissy Stingray. Thank you. That's awesome. Hey, oh my god, I'm a killer robot, and even I think this is foobar. I don't really know what that means, but I think it means garbage. Listen, I really want to go home now.
Kick that royal punk's butt? I mean,
No way!
Brandon, maybe I should, but...
Sonic! Think about it! That really scary lady was scared of him! That's like double scary!
Okay then, Sonic, I'm going to be completely honest with you. You can't beat me in a fight. Do you know why? I have my trusty sword. I'm still Very, very good at swinging about. Previously known throughout my family's history as the Sword of Acorns, renamed to Kinslayer after I killed all 12 of my brothers. They were all older than me. Do you know why I killed them? Because I had Kinslayer, and Kinslayer has never been in the hands of anyone who has ever lost a fight. Do you know that?
Oh, now we do! So I gotta really...
1,200 years of documented history, no one has ever lost a fight with Kinslayer in their possession. Did you know that?
Now we do! That is awesome
That's
history!
cool. That's cool.
Thank you so much for educating us. Listen, Your Majesty, I'm gonna read these messages out, and I want to let you know that I do not agree with them. I don't agree with them at all.
You
You're
seem
an
quite
amazing
respectful,
king.
actually.
You're an amazing king. We really, we really respect you. I'm just gonna read these messages. I have no affiliation with these people whatsoever,
What?
and nobody else does here either, because we really respect what you're doing.
That's quite nice.
Yeah, I'm a really
quite
nice person. Hey, Reacts. Now, I'm reading what he said here. Mind you, King Max, you're not a god, and the people will destroy you and your kingdom. Without the citizens, you are nothing. The kingdom of nothing be gone. Well, listen, I never said that. They said that. I just need you to know that. That is not something I said. He not Mario, Sonic Pal, give him the royal flash spin dash. Well, he could, but he's explaining he has his magical sword that can kill anybody, and he stabbed Shadow straight through his chest with it.
Yeah, and Shadow, didn't heal after that either.
Yeah, he's still scarred from it.
Even though he got shot in the same spot,
And
he
he's
got a
fine
hole,
after getting
and he
shot.
was fine a few days later, so... Oh no, Daddy's sword is magic.
What?
No, it's definitely magic.
There's literal magic in that sword, Daddy? How?
Well, how do you think?
I don't know.
We are the divine rulers of this land, Sally. Or at least I am. I'm going to select a new wife to replace you two.
What? Hey, listen, we have another message, and I'm gonna read it out. I have no affiliation with it once again. Don't know what they're talking about. Just gonna read it anyway. Out of respect for it, thank you. BOKC, Max is no match for the almighty King Wanderick.
You watch? King of the Quincy's.
Well, I don't even know that king.
I don't even know who that is.
And you know what? Your Majesty, Demurley's asking Sonic to catch them up on what's going on, but really, I think you can do way better.
Oh, well, you see, I can explain.
Because you're an amazing king.
Oh, thank you.
This isn't going to help.
Thanks, Night Fury Lover. Max, you committed high treason several times. You admitted to killing your own brothers. By your own logic, you should be banished.
Well, no, because I'm king.
No, because he has
As
a magic
king-
sword, guys!
As king, I can give myself the royal pardon.
Right?
Well, I deserve...
Exactly!
And also, on a moral level, I deserve to be king, and I wanted to be king. And I fought for it, and it was mine.
Exactly, and I totally agree with you! Which is why you shouldn't hurt us or ban anybody from here!
Sally, I'm scared. Maybe we should go.
I'm scared too.
Thanks, Aunt. Yep. Well, Amy is being no better than Antoine.
Yep, I'm totally on his side, guys! Yep, totally on board with the
Oh,
mission!
what is this, Ryax? My Keyblade will destroy you and your kids.
I really don't think it will!
I really don't think it will.
Thanks, TGO3, except you were brought to a draw whenever you fought Shadow while you were left on your deathbed slowly recovering. Shadow still roams freely and has a grudge to finish with you, Max. You better keep a tight grip and eye on the Kinslayer, Max.
Just for context for everybody watching, the last person this guy fought is someone who can heal from a gunshot wound!
Okay, is that?
Sally's ex-boyfriend!
Oh,
He
God.
was never my boyfriend.
Okay, your ex-fiance.
Not really.
Well, I mean, we'll say that.
Nothing. He's nothing to me. I hate him. Daddy, all of that was nothing I planned. You need to know that.
Oh, really? So it's a coincidence that I woke up and my kingdom had been stolen from me. Is that a coincidence?
It's not
a
stolen.
coincidence.
Daddy, I was trying to do the best for my people. I was left
Do
in
you
charge.
know what's best, Sally? Do you think you know what's best?
People were happy. The only people who weren't were the people who were
Do
rich
you
before.
think you know what's best, yes or no?
Daddy, I'm saying this.
Do you think you know what's best? Yes or no?
She doesn't think that at all, because obviously you know what's best, because you have a magical sword that kills people!
That's quite right.
Right, exactly! So all of you guys just shut up!
Also, Shadow needed to have, like, clone parts from Eggman put inside him, otherwise he was gonna die.
Exactly! So we're not gonna attack this guy, because he's an amazing king who does know best, right, Sally? Right.
I mean, I think so.
Right, so I'm gonna read these messages that have nothing to do with me, because I'm being polite, because I really care about politeness in the face of His Majesty.
I think a lot of you could stand to learn a lot from this random person here.
It's Amy, Your Majesty.
Thank you for being so reasonable, Amy.
So Duke Ellington de Coulette says it's true all of the aristocracy are in full support of the monarchy and have backed him completely. Apologies, Sonny, but interfering with sovereign governments is a bit like superheroes telling countries what to do. Seems rather bullish, plus the king can still swing a sword, yeah!
Oh, I can still sway a sword.
Oh,
It's quite good, isn't it?
Svigonian representative. Your Majesty, with all due respect, under the terms and conditions your daughter signed, Acorn Island is under jurisdiction and territory of Svigonia. Yeah, the Svigonian Parliament has asked your abdication effective immediately. This is non-negotiable. Please stand down.
What are you going to do? What, are you going to assassinate me?
Probably not.
You're going to assassinate me because I'm not going along with a deal which was done illegally?
No, probably not. I'm sure they respect your rule as much as I do.
According to my people's laws, Sally was never crowned. She had no authority. You did business with a criminal, and you expect me to be beholden to this? I won't be.
Right, exactly. Brandon. Death to people who think they can rule others. Well, you know what, Brandon? Everybody dies eventually anyway, right? That just makes sense.
Why are we talking about everybody dying eventually?
Because saying death to everybody who wants to rule, but like, that happens regardless. And I'm really freaking out right now, Sonic. Hey, Omega, Shadow, and I will return to finish the job. No, you won't. Not if you want to keep anybody here alive. Hey, again, Brandon, get rid of people who think they can rule others. Or we can respect that they have a magical sword.
Which, like, if people get cut by it, they definitely die eventually.
Yeah, because even Shadow would have died. And he never died because he survived a bullet at point-blank range.
What is this? Ryax the X-Reaper. I can take down Max. Democracy will prevail. Ooh, democracy will prevail. Is that something you like, Sally? Do you like democracy?
Yes.
Is that something you like these days?
Yes, I do. I respect the
Why?
people. Because the people deserve a say, even if they don't have a lot of money. The only people who matter to you are the people with money.
You know,
the people who have everything when people had nothing.
do you think everyone needs a say in what happens, even if they're stupid and they make terrible decisions? Do you
Just
think
because
democracy works?
The Coulettes prove that just because you're rich and landed does not make you smart.
Thanks, DGO3. If only firearms were allowed on this country, Sally, this would have ended much sooner. Anyways, Max, Alicia mentioned Sally sold the kingdom via illegal loophole.
Yes, you're a criminal. Do you feel good about being that? About being a criminal?
Daddy, you're telling me you killed every single one of your brothers and you're calling me a criminal? Are you hearing yourself?
According to our ancient traditions, that's totally normal. My father killed his brothers.
Yep, I mean, you know what? I really respect your amazing traditions, because you know what? This is like the old-fashioned Mobian way of living, right, guys? We can't not respect that. Hey, BOKC Stingray, I'm calling Goku and as Max, get ready. It's probably a really funny joke that nobody understands. Don't worry about it. Don't worry at all. And there's Antoine again. Who is this guy?
He's just a guy we know.
He used to be our friend, and he's not anymore.
So then, when are you leaving? Oh, thank you, Antoine. Sonic, how about you become Maximilian's son? Max, Sonic would be the best option to be the next king. He would never go against your judgment, right, Zonic? Sorry, I'm winking uncontrollably.
He really has lost it, huh?
Yeah, he's definitely gone. He's not even in the building anymore, right? He's like,
He did not
swoosh.
take rejection well. At all.
Thanks, the Joker. You have a magic sword. I have something like that. I've got 2 dual swords from a place called the Isekai World. I would love to have a spar with you, Max.
I don't really do exhibition bouts anymore, too many people died.
Hey, Brandon, take his head off, see if that works. Let's not and see we did. It's really funny.
Yeah, if I were to attack him, which I'm not gonna, he would, I can't, insta-kill him or whatever, and he would probably be able to, stab me with his magic sword, which would, mean I would definitely die.
It's not worth it.
It's the funniest thing. No one's ever been stabbed by Kinslayer and hasn't experienced necrosis in that exact area within a month. So even if it's the tiniest little bit, you'll die.
Good to know.
A paper cut on your finger. A tiny little slit. Eventually you'll die.
Okay, Daddy. This is really, really scary.
It's in my tail right now.
I believed that already.
I can whip it out.
I know you can.
In less than a second.
Daddy, this isn't you. You don't have to be like this.
It's always been me. You don't even know your own father, how dare you?
Hey, CC Turles, greetings, Your Majesty. Would you like to hire my privateer services?
Privateer? Well, that could
I
do
think
quite
we're getting
nicely.
off the subject here.
There's a few people for hire, for naval services. That could be quite good.
Yep. Okay, so listen, Your Majesty, because I believe your children do really respect and love you so much. I mean, they still call you Daddy.
Oh, yeah,
They must love you.
Oh, here's something you clearly don't understand. People behave through their actions. I could say anything, and, I have to actually behave that way or it's not really real. Oh, there's half the chat is talking about regicide and death. How bothersome. Anyways, how are you, my glorious king with the magic sword?
Wow, he really means that.
I could be doing better.
Thanks, Joker. I believe your mask is your true face, Sally. I don't know what you mean. I'm just trying to do the right thing.
I believe he is referring to the concept that when faced with some level of anonymity, people will behave how they truly want to, uninhibited by societal standards.
Right.
Listen, Your Majesty, if I may be so bold as to say something to you and hopefully not get killed by your sword,
You're allowed to go ahead.
I believe you'd be better to keep your children closer to you instead of sending them away and making them bitter. Wouldn't it be better to welcome them back with open arms, with love and care, and be a happy family and show them that you're right?
Yes, that would be really nice.
What are you saying? I'm saying, Sally, that you clearly love your dad enough to still call him Daddy despite the fact that you're 18. So...
Well, this is quite nice, but I don't trust you anymore, Sally. You'll need to be kept.
But hey, think about it this way, Your Majesty. If I may be so bold and not die at your amazing sword, if she plays up, then you have that to deal with her.
Oh, no, I suppose so. No,
What are you saying?
I never did give Sally any lessons. She wouldn't know the handle from the cross guard.
Perhaps we should introduce Max to a certain chow. Omega? You're right. It would be really nice to give him a pet chow, right?
Oh, I certainly don't get involved with chow. Nasty buggers, don't like them.
Yeah, apparently so. Amy, you really shouldn't cut out your own children.
Oh, I mean, I've got lots of children. Lots of people don't really think about that. A king's not much of a king without mistresses.
May I ask you a question, Your Majesty?
Yes.
That Alicia person. She's been helping you, right? Has she been advising you?
Oh, yes, she has. She's just one of the bastards. Apparently wanted to win my favor.
Oh, well, that's really neat. You know, maybe you should...
That's why she looks like Sally.
I never saw that. I really didn't.
Yeah, we don't look anything alike. Are you kidding? She looks exactly the same as you. Anyway, what I'm saying is, maybe you should just go have a little talk with her. See how you feel. You know, that could be good. If you just see how she feels about this situation, just like have a little powwow. We'll talk, see how both of you are like vibing with that, and then that could be advisable to get some advice.
All I'm going to do, Sally, Elias, I'm going to leave you here for a few moments, and I'm going to think about what I should do if you're still here when I get back. You're allowed to leave, of course.
We are?
Oh, you're allowed to leave. And I'll just go and think about what I'm going to do with you if you're not gone by the time I get back here. We'll just see if you want to stay.
Oh, you listen, I know I sound crazy. Okay, listen.
Yeah, you do sound crazy,
Just hear
though.
me out. Hey, really pull it in, you spineless coward. Better die free than die a slave. No, listen. I can explain myself, please. Please, I swear I don't want this any more than you guys do. He's obviously completely crazy and evil, and of course I don't want him to be in charge of people, but the only way we can try and tackle this is by being smarter. We can't beat him in a fight. He has a magic sword, you guys!
No, it's true. He's never lost a fight, even when the odds were really stacked against him. It's not good. It's not good.
You know, you could have told me that maybe a few years ago.
Well, it didn't really seem relevant. He's never thought about killing us before.
Listen, you guys, of course I think he's a crazy, evil person. And no, I don't think we should try and support him in any way. But right now, nobody seems to be getting hurt. But if we make the wrong move, people will.
Okay, fair.
Sally, you're clearly putting your pride here before the people, so just stop. Oh, I'm sorry. I was just trying to have some principles.
Just say that your decision sucked and you admit that now, and
but
then...
it didn't. It was the best thing that ever happened.
Just say it, don't you get?
What kind of coward do you think I am? They're right. It's better to die free than die a slave. I don't think anybody here has to die. Why does it have to come down to this? Hey, Fury Lover. Amy's trying to help, Sally. Yes, thank you. Maybe with lessons you can get the sword away from your dad. You know...
Oh, gosh. See, Turler says, see why we should have ended him, Sally.
I don't believe in killing people.
Yeah, well, you know what? Whether you believe in it or not, it's kind of true. Like, this wouldn't have happened if... Obviously, we wouldn't have, like, done that to him, but...
Sally, I am not saying that you and Elias are trying to hurt your own father. I would never do that even if my dad snapped. What I'm saying is that just telling him he's wrong is going to end really, really badly. You have to try and please him for now. And me and Sonic will come back with a plan. We'll still work together, and you guys can stay here and get the inside scoop.
Right.
I don't like this plan. We have to stand up for people. We can't just let him go back to being this evil menace.
Yeah, he is an evil menace, but I think we can maybe swing this in a way where nobody, like, gets stabbed and killed.
Hey, Joker, Shadow almost killed him single-handed. Get Shadow. I really doubt he'll want to help, but maybe. If we're lucky. The more the merrier, but first we need a plan.
Oh, gosh, shame on you, Amy. I'm not begging a tyrant for mercy. Well, then a tyrant might just kill you,
I don't want him to die, Roly-Poly. I'm only 16.
That's like, you've got so much life ahead of you. You could have 70 years or more.
Thank you, Reax. I support you, Sally. Give us liberty or give us death. Thank you. That's exactly right.
Hey, I'm all about liberty, but I don't want to die either.
Thanks, TGL3. If only Nicole didn't interfere with Shadow's attempt to kill off that senile B-word. Some people need to die, Sally. That is the cold, harsh truth. A dictator running a kingdom into the ground. Listen, I'm not saying that. I'm saying we need to make a plan. That is all I'm saying. That is not crazy talk.
Listen, Sal, if you want your dad to kill you, then I guess I can't stop you, but I would really like to.
What kind of plan would we even make?
Okay, well,
Let's say me and Elias stay here and pretend to agree with all of this, which is terrible, by the way. I don't want to put my
no,
name to it.
but it means we get to live, and, I think he's kind of on the fence right now. What does on the fence mean? Like, he could go either way. He might decide to kill us still.
Well, yes, you could see
So
that.
that's why we need to just, not be
Oh, please,
rude.
you just want to chicken out. You're not going to do anything to help.
Yeah, it's better to be a chicken and alive, Sally. Come on.
I just want to do what's right, and the only way...
Do you really think dying is doing what's right?
I'll read these messages, see if anybody has any ideas. Thanks, Joker. I assure you Shadow still wants to kill him. I don't want him to be killed. And I totally understand that! Thank you, not Mario, Sonic, come on, pal, do the hero thing. I don't want Sonic to die either!
Listen, he's kind of got an instant win button, because even if I beat him, if I get cut by his sword, I'll end up dying anyway.
And besides, that weird computer thing is still here. Doesn't that count for anything?
Oh,
Do you mean
yeah,
Nicole?
the weird computer thing. That is weird.
I think you mean Nicole.
The computer thing.
Yeah! Don't we want to try and figure
Yeah,
out how
computer
she
thing.
helped? Apparently she was instrumental if someone wanted to override that whole system. Thanks, Neo. I agree with Amy Rose. The way to win this is by playing the long game. Thank you! Win Father's favor again. Think carefully. And look after those within the kingdom you can help. Intrigue saves lives. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Yeah,
Everyone's treating me like I'm the bad guy
that,
just
that,
for wanting to
that
live.
robot's a pretty smart guy. Even if he's a robot version of me.
Who are you and what have you done with Sonic? This is so unlike you.
Sally, you're being kind of insane. You want to let your dad kill all of us.
I didn't say that. I'm saying we can't just stay here. I was just gonna leave. He said we could leave. And I'm saying if you stay here...
Okay, then go, because...
No, wait, Sonic!
Apparently you don't want to help anybody, you just don't want to admit you were wrong.
I wasn't wrong. What I did was right. People were happier. They were safer.
Hello, children.
Listen, Sally, I hope you see... what you should see. His Majesty here.
Oh, well, this is all quite nice. So then, you're still here.
Yes, Daddy, we're still here.
Elias, Sally,
Yes.
do you wish to swear fealty to me as your king and prove yourselves once more to me?
Yes.
What
A
do
bit
you...
slow on the uptake there.
What's your plan?
Is that anything to do with you? When you haven't even said that you're going to do as I say?
What is it you want to do?
I would quite like my children to give me the tiniest bit of respect.
I have respected you. I took care of you the whole time you were there in a coma.
No! You haven't. You haven't respected me at all.
I'm sorry.
Ah. If you leave, Sally, then you are turning your back on your people. I believe you see no issue with that because you've already sold out our prestigious, ancient, beautiful kingdom to be a tourist destination where people can eat Panda Express.
Yeah, that's like the worst Chinese food ever.
Was that your dream for our people, for my people? To eat Panda Express amongst a bunch of tourists who don't understand or appreciate our ancient traditions and culture?
Sally, I really think you should do the right thing right now.
Ooh, let's see here. Trial by combat, I have them duel to the death.
Or you could have both of them as your perfect prince and princess.
Right then, so, I do believe that one random guard called Reginald, his arm is getting sore. For you see, that fat, tubby walrus is keeping the robot hologram thing under control day and night. We've just been keeping a sword on his back the whole time, so he doesn't stop what he's doing. Elias, you are to take a dagger from my collection and threaten to stab the tubby walrus in the back if he doesn't do as he's told. That's what you can do for me.
Elias, you can't. That's Rotor. That's our friend.
Do you not want to do as I say?
Actually, that's a great idea!
The way I see it, you can hold a knife to the tubby walrus, or you can leave.
Exactly. So really, Elias, it just makes sense that you should do that because you'd be really great at that job.
Yes, I can hold up. I can hold a knife against his blubbery walrus body.
Right? And it would just be the two of them because you know your son is so capable, don't you, Your Majesty?
You take shifts, obviously. People can't do it 24/7, even if I believe that tubby walrus can work 24/7.
And you know what, Your Majesty? I bet Sally would be really good at that job, too.
No, I've got other things I want Sally to do.
Which is what?
I haven't decided yet. I think she might just need to stay in the castle for a bit.
On Sally's side, she needs to save her people. And you know what? I think she knows exactly how to do that. Don't you, Sally? You know exactly how to save the people.
You know what? You can... Oh, what's this? You let Rhoda go, you sad excuse for a leader. Who is this?
Amy's right. I do know exactly what to do. I'm sorry for everything I did wrong.
So you recognize you need to apologize to me.
I'm very sorry about everything that happened. I thought I was doing the right thing, but clearly I was wrong.
How do you realize you did the wrong thing?
I realize I did the wrong thing, and I want nothing more than to stay here with you.
Ah, what is this? Damali, if he yells again, kill him where he stands and make it extremely painful. Oh, I've no doubt that Sonic could. Sonic absolutely could kill me where I stand. He's just that powerful in his own right. But even if he did kill me as quickly as he could, he wouldn't be able to stop me from cutting him or stabbing him with my sword, and he would inevitably die. So, does he want to kill me as badly as he wants to live? No. Clearly not, because I'm still here, and he would have acted quite quickly if he was going to do anything. And he hasn't.
Right? Exactly, because Sonic loves being alive, don't you?
I really like being alive.
Oh, long live the king and his greatness. Thank you, Rick the Hedgehog.
I will do what you say.
Okay, well, while I decide what I want you to do, you can go to your room.
Of course.
Go on.
Of course. Amy, Sonic, Elias, I hope to hear from you soon.
Yeah. Well,
Very
we'll
soon.
be back.
Yeah, you'll hear from us right away, Sally. Don't worry about it. Thank you.
You can do some reading or something, make yourself a bit more educated.
Yes, of course.
Elias, I know you don't know where the armory is. Someone will lead you to it. I've told them what to do with you.
Yeah, if you just, follow the orders,
Right.
then it'll be fine.
Sharp. Thank you.
So, Sonic, what do you intend to do? Are you going traveling again? I understand you find that enriching.
I haven't been, traveling around in
No,
lately.
actually,
But
what me and Sonic are gonna do, we're trying to spread the word of your greatness.
Oh, no.
So the
I'm not
people-
much bothered for people outside the
Oh, well,
kingdom.
no, as you can see, the people, some people have a negative opinion of you and we
thanks,
want to help.
Ultron. By my calculations, this king is rather stubborn. Have you ever talked to your subjects? No, because like all organic life, you're a fool and only wish for power. Time to get rid of one selfish meatbag.
See, exactly, a lot of people don't like you, so I just want to go out there and spread the good word.
Thank you, not Mario. Acorns for everyone.
Right?
Oh, that's
Acorns
quite nice. Yes,
forever.
acorns for everyone.
Acorns for everyone forever.
Yeah, you seem like a rather well-behaved young lady. Would you like an acorn?
Yes, please. Thank you.
I will see to it that someone brings you an acorn. Don't worry.
Thank you. That's delicious.
A steamed acorn. They're so lovely.
Thank you. That's awesome.
It seemed.
So then. Ah, a humble royalist. Your Majesty, so glad to see you up and about. I had a few questions, if I may. How did Alicia wake you up? She unplugged all the beeping, buzzing nonsense. 2, whatever happened to Sally and Elias's mother? Oh, she was banished. I told her I would kill her if she didn't leave. So she left because she didn't want to die. No one wants to die, really, even if a lot of people have to.
Right, exactly. Nobody wants to die. Everybody wants to be alive.
Oh, some minor disagreement. I think she was shouting at me about finding out about all my bastards.
How dare she, right?
Oh, it was only expected. What king doesn't have mistresses?
Exactly. That was unreasonable.
So bloody unreasonable. Where is she now? Oh dear. How should I know? We're divorced. Also, just letting you know, your kids plan to betray you. It's all an elaborate plan. Oh, I'm sure.
You really think they do that?
Oh, I'm sure they do, but they're not going to manage it. That's the truth of the matter.
What?
Oh, I know that you're up to something, Sonic.
Why would we do that?
The thing is, Sonic, I don't really know who you are. You seem familiar, but I don't know who you are. Sonic, I know you. You're a bit of a social justice warrior. You're of a modern mind, of a modern political compass. I'm sure you think that I'm evil and you're going to stop me, and you haven't quite figured out how yet, but you needn't waste the brain power, which you are in short supply of. You can't beat me. Now, I know that you find it enriching to go traveling. I would suggest that you just go traveling, because as much as both my children intend to do wrong by me, they won't manage it. That's it.
Well, that's right, but you know what I think will happen, Your Majesty? I think they're going to come to their senses before that.
I believe that as well.
I really think they're
Now
gonna
then,
see
Sonic.
it.
You're not the type to give up, I know that. You're looking at me as if you're trying to figure out how you could fight me without getting stabbed. Oh, I can
not.
see it in your eyes.
You're never going to do that, right, Sonic?
Why? It's just,
Because we're going to go right now, right, Sonic?
yeah, because I can't figure out how I would do that.
Listen, Sonic, you're not a complicated person. I know everything about you just by looking at you. I know you've tried to figure out for several minutes now how you can attack me and win without being stabbed and everybody dying an incredibly painful death from necrosis. However, you can't. You can't beat me. So, I'm giving you the wonderful option. You and this rather polite young woman can leave. If you don't fight me, if you don't attempt to fight any of my cars, if you don't attempt to fight anyone on the streets on your way out, if you don't engage with anyone heckling you, or if you don't heckle anyone else, then you're allowed to leave, and you're allowed to live. You can stay away, you can come back, you can do whatever you want after that. I don't really care.
Okay, so we'll just go now. You know what? Good luck in your reign, Your Majesty. Long live the king. Mad respect for what you're doing here. You're obviously amazing. You did this in 2 days. Amazing, incredible, so impressed. We'll go.
That is pretty impressive.
We'll
I'm
go.
not sure
We'll
how
go
he
right
did it.
now. We'll go right now.
Yeah,
Because
thanks,
we respect you so much.
Max. You're looking great for a guy who was in a month-long coma. Great to have you back.
Love the mustache. Thank you, bye.
Amy is just making things worse now. Suppose that was the pink one. Well then, I believe that I am just about concluded with my business here. Right then.
Well, cream?
Mr. Sonic, there's trouble back home.
What's going on? We were kind of just leaving.
I came here to find you. It's Chicola. People are saying he's a killer.
Oh,
Oh, great, more trouble.
Nicole can't get sued or go to court or whatever.
Listen, Sonic.
Thanks, not Mario. Can he still marry Sally? We don't need to talk about... Let's not get into anything like that.
Well, I followed you here because I thought you could maybe help me.
Okay, well, listen, I'm sure Chicola can not be, like, arrested because he's a pet.
But people are saying he needs to be put down, Mr. Sonic.
Just ignore them, Cream. We've got complicated stuff going on.
Really, really, really complicated.
Cream, just ignore them, and I'll take you home, and then Amy and me are gonna figure out what the heck we're gonna do.
Okay, listen. I feel like maybe I've totally doomed Sally and her brother, and we really
Why?
need to
Because
try
they're
and fix-
locked up. Sally's locked up in the castle, and
I didn't know he was onto us. Okay, I'm sorry.
Elias has to take shifts holding a knife to Rotor's throat.
I just figured that the best thing would be that somebody who's not gonna hurt him, they could work together.
Hey, look, you know what? At least you didn't kill anybody, so we can figure out something. I'm pretty good at figuring stuff out with stuff like this. Okay, Cream,
But what about Chicola?
Cream, I think you gotta go home. I'll take you back home. They can't force you to put down Chicola. They can't do that.
Sorry, they totally can.
What?
They totally can.
Hide Chicola and say you put him down, and then say he's a new Chow who's totally different.
Mr. Sonic, I don't think that's going to work.
No, you can just say that you got a replacement Chow who looks exactly like him, and then you named him Chicola, and you put down the original Chicola, but it's actually the same
Well, you
Chicola.
can't just say that on a stream. We can just stop making crappy plans and start making some good ones. Okay,
No,
this
my
is what
plan
we're
wasn't
gonna do.
crappy. That's how Cream gets to keep Chicola.
You just said it on camera.
Yeah, but it's gonna work.
No, it won't.
Thanks, Robin Hawker's lawyer team. Our client will do everything in his power to help the Chow that shot Mr. Shadow. Don't worry, little Cream.
You got a charity case? Oh, well, I didn't even know that. Mother must have been working on something. I just panicked and followed you here.
Cream, I'm flattered that you think I can, like, fix problems for you, but I don't really know anything about legal stuff.
Oh, it took so much bravery to come and ask for your help, but I'm sorry.
It's okay, Cream. It looks like there are people out there who want to help Chicola out. It's totally fine.
Okay, listen, I think I know who can help with this. You need to go see the Prowers. They're really smart and they can handle this.
Yeah, like, I think somebody in Tails' family is a lawyer.
So just take Cream back home and let
Okay.
Tails deal with this.
Cream, let's go.
Oh, but Mr. Sonic, I didn't want to be a bother.
No, Cream, it's okay. It's okay. Thanks, Neo. The battle may have lost at the moment, but the war isn't lost yet. Take the moment to think your plans very carefully and act accordingly. For now, you're going to need your friends. Make your plans.
Thank you, I'm really sorry, okay? I screwed
No,
up.
you know what? For what it's worth, Max is right. I was standing there for, like, the whole time trying to figure out, like, a way I could, like, get an angle on him, but I don't think I can.
So we have to do my plan anyway?
Yeah, honestly,
Well, now we really have to.
I think we kind of have to do your plan.
Okay, well, you do my plan of taking Cream.
Yeah, look,
Tails.
Cream, they can't make you put down Chicola. There's ways around it. Somebody in Tails' family will help. Somebody in Tails' family will help.
Well,
Chicola's gonna be fine, everybody. Chicola's gonna be fine. Come on, Cream. Let's take you home. You don't have to worry about Chicola. It's totally fine.
sorry for bothering
Yeah,
you.
it's totally cool, Cream. Come on.
Okay, so we're really, really bad. This is really, really bad. Oh, man. I'm never gonna forgive myself. I screwed everything up. I was only trying to help. Now, Project Cool, what even is that? No, it's okay. It'll be fine. Tails can handle this. He's way smarter than me. He's definitely smarter than Sonic. They can handle that. That Chow will be fine. Shadow's fine. And Sally and her brother are gonna be fine. Because I'm not gonna let anything bad happen to them because it's the last thing they And now it's up to me. Okay, I can handle this. It wasn't a bad plan because I'm gonna salvage it. Everything's gonna be okay. And the first thing I need to do is get a crew together of smarter people than me. That didn't work. But I can do this. And I can save Sally, her brother, and everyone on this island. I promise you that. I will. And I'll see you all next time. Thank you so much, everybody, for all your support. I promise we will fix this. I'll make a crew. And any of you guys can help me when I get to that point. I'll see you around. Hopefully, as long as nobody gets stabbed by an evil magic sword and Sonic gets back here fast.